what it was. Y'all know who it is. And y'all tuned in with Priceless Knowledge Yourself. And this ain't shit but a little cosmic insight, man. And look, man, I know I'm a day late, but for those people that do know me, y'all already know. And for those that don't know me, man, y'all gonna find out that being on time is not one of my strong suits. You're gonna be upset with me every time if you expect me to be on any kind of set schedule. I'm structured and I have my way of doing things, but showing up on time, that ain't what I do best. And I ain't gonna lie to you. So please don't be upset with me, because I'm here now and I love you. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna continue on with this Jupiter series. And in doing so, man, we're gonna get it done in grand fashion today, because this right here, this gonna be a little something about those people that have Jupiter and Leo in their natal chart. And before I even go there, man, what I'm gonna have to do first, like I do every time, is I'm gonna bring y'all a little bit about Jupiter in astrology, and then I'm gonna give y'all a little quick breakdown about the sign of Leo in astrology. So with that being said, ain't nothing to it but to do it, huh? So a lot of people think of Jupiter as the planet of luck. And I also like to call it the thinking man's planet. That's because it gives us a yin for higher learning and exploring ideas, both intellectually and spiritually, man. Jupiter rules the sign of Sagittarius in the 9th house of the zodiac chart, and to a lesser degree, the sign of Pisces in the 12th house of the zodiac chart. And intellectually speaking, you know, Jupiter helps us in formulating our ideology, and in a more spiritual sense, you know, Jupiter lords over religion and philosophy and theology. And, you know, it concerns itself with long distance travel, ethical and moral values, and our sense of optimism too. Luck and good fortune are going to come wherever Jupiter shows up in the chart. And, you know, wherever you can employ the characteristics of the sign that it's in, it's going to even bless you even more, man. It's the most kind and benevolent energy that there is, man. And it really wants us to flourish in positive ways. But at the same time, they're going to always be too much of a good thing, y'all. You know, we have to be mindful of complacency, overindulgence, and, you know, assuming that we just got shit under control, because as I always warn y'all, Jupiter is not going to help you get shit under control. Jupiter doesn't want to control. Jupiter wants to expand. It wants to grow. You know what I mean? So, hey, man, this shit can't get out of control. So just make sure you can get a handle on it. And I also want to tell you that Jupiter takes 12 years to traverse the whole zodiac. So it spends close to a year, a little bit more in each sign. So the sign of Leo. This is the 5th sign of the zodiac. It rules the 5th house and is ruled by the sun. And its rules over the heart. Its symbol is the lion, and its mantra is I will. And this is fixed fire, y'all. And Leo energy is going to be impossible to miss, because it loves fucking being center stage, man. Making an impression is its #1 job. This energy is extremely ambitious and magnetic. And at the same time, you know, the sense of purpose that comes along with it is absolutely the epitome of creative, man. It's really all about fun and flair and warmth and love. And wherever Leo is in your chart, it's going to manifest itself pretty dramatically, man, and enthusiastically too. And it's going to seek to bring attention to itself. And kind of some of the issues that might come along with Leo energy is, you know, to become fixed in certain opinions and principles to the point where you're ready to fight about it, you know, or even defend them when we ourselves aren't really even believing it anymore. So just remember that when dealing with Leo and that energy, the pride always comes before the fall, man. So watch out with that big ego. So what about those that have Jupiter in Leo? So I could say the #1 thing about these folks in particular is that they have a fucking colossal personality, man. Leo energy always brings creativity and playfulness, and Jupiter ain't gonna do shit but blow that up, man. So what you get here is somebody that's truly made for the fucking stage, man. And with the fixed modality involved here, they aren't gonna have any trouble sustaining that attention that they desire the most, you know. Because Jupiter is going to bless them with staying power, man, to stay down long enough to experience the full flowering of their creative talents. So That's definitely beautiful. The other side of that, though, is that they wilt in situations where they're treated like an automation or not respected for their individuality. Nothing makes them more irritable than having to conform or feeling pressure to be the same as everybody else, man. And it kills a piece of them every single time that they feel pressure to be the same as everybody else, man. Their individuality screams, their creative expression is their ego and their individuality. And if it's shown with moderation, it's a beautiful thing, Their path to growth is to learn to celebrate what makes them, them. And then, let their motherfucking heart sing, because that's what's so special about Jupiter, y'all. Because if you follow its signs and its serendipity, it will bring in your face rewards, man. It really will. As well as bless you with certain allies and material needs that seem to come just when you need them the fucking most, which is always a beautiful thing in this life. Man. And if you couple that with the warmth and the confidence and the generosity of Leo shit, you have just a beautiful individual, man. You really do. Everybody wants to feel special, and you can't deny that. But Leo Jupiter folks walk a path lit by the light of the particulars that make them so fucking unique. Yeah. And for them, being self-centered has a certain payoff when it's not taken too far, pardon me. But the problem is, Jupiter's going to tend to overplay his hand, man. And Leo loves to show his fucking ass. So, you're either going to have to be careful not to either intentionally or unintentionally be upstaging motherfuckers all the damn time. But when they can manage to temper their shit with some moderation, that braggadocious style can be endearing and even infectious and encouraging others to do it big too. So, hey man, that's what's up. This is a light that can help light the fire in other people. And that's the beauty of the Leo energy for real. And with the exuberance and generosity and warm-heartedness of Leo getting supersized through Jupiter, you know what I'm saying? They get blessed with a positivity that can get them through the fucking absolute darkest of times and most extreme challenges, man. And they're brave. With Jupiter here, it's just intensifying the bravery that comes along with the Leo sign anyway. You know what I'm saying? This is the true heart of a lion. And they're never scared to let their light shine, man. And that makes these people the most priceless friends, amazing performers and comedians, and some of the most loving parents and teachers as well. So, yeah. And when it comes to things of a more intimate level, man, these motherfuckers love to be in love, man, and will probably be best to experience many larger than life love affairs throughout this existence. They're at their best when they're having fun, but still being the bold leaders that they are and succeeding and winning. You know what I'm saying? That's when they're at their best. When they have an outlet for all that fiery passion and creativity, they're one of the baddest motherfucking forces to be reckoned with that there is. And what better of an outlet for that than actual merging and creating another life, And that's something that these people, they think about, and it's something that they feel for. So with Jupiter here, that's going to make this a very fertile position. That's something I noticed. So, there's some news you can lose. Some news you can lose, some news you can use. Some of us might need to lose it because I'm getting old. You feel me? But when these people are at their worst, man, them motherfucking temper tantrums they throw are gonna, leave scorched earth like the motherfucking California wildfires. That's what it is. And the extremes that they could go to with their fucking attention-seeking behavior is gonna get out of line more than once in this fucking life until they learn to get a grip. And I can't say until they mature, because with them, it's kind of not that. Their inner child is always going to be there. You know what I'm saying? And that's why these motherfuckers never seem to age. No matter how old they are, you know what I'm saying? That inner child is going to keep their eyes bright and playful. So that's what's up. And my only advice to y'all with Jupiter here, is just to make sure that you give other people a chance to get their shine on too. And sometimes it's not just for them. You know what I'm saying? But also for you to sit back and get a regroup and get you some new material, because sometimes that shit you've been doing since you was 5 years old, you know what I'm saying, at the family reunion, it's played out. It's played out. And it is what it is. But hey, man, at the same time, man, your light is already shining. So the attention-seeking behavior is just not necessary. It's just not necessary. So either way, just because you built like that, it don't mean you have to build like that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to show your ass all the time, but sometimes Jupiter's blessing you and telling you that you need to. So discernment is all you got to employ. Hey, man, this been some priceless knowledge of self. If y'all fooling with me, man, please like, share, subscribe. If y'all are interested in any astrological readings whatsoever, hey, man, you need to hit me up in the comments below or email me at mr.turner1300@gmail.com. I appreciate all the love and support, man. Hey, if you ain't already subscribed, subscribe, man. Hit that bell icon so you can get notifications when I drop some new shit. You know what I'm saying? If you already subscribed, man, hit that like button if you fuck with me, man, so I can get out there and help some other people. I'm going to be back in just a little bit with a little something about those people that have Jupiter and Cancer in their natal chart. Exaltation. So I'll holler at y'all in a minute.